3 months of Angry Asian Gamer. And the only reason why I created this channel is saying you're having a bad day, you're having a crappy day, or just not a great day. So you need something to laugh at. But the one who inspired me and made all of this happen was James. If I haven't watched AVGN, none of this would happen. Because I always said to myself, I've been an actor for 5 years, a gamer for 21 years, and I always said to myself, I want to do something different with my games. And after watching AVGN so many times, I said to myself, I want to follow in James' footsteps and do something very similar. And I said, I have so many games, so let me at least try. And it's been working out amazingly. 43 episodes. I wonder how many I can make in the end of this year. But it's getting pretty close. 2 months, 2 weeks, until in 2020. Now, out of my 21 years of gaming, there's still something I don't understand. And that is the rings in Superman 64. What are they meant for? Superman and Batman fight bad guys, right? But the rings, what are they meant for? I think it's time to consult with the internet. Let's find out. Miku. What are the rings meant for in Superman 64? Yes. Oh, here we go. Okay, Superman enters a portal to the virtual world. Wait a minute. No, he doesn't. In the beginning of Superman 64, you see everyone go in that portal. You don't see Superman go in it. Because you in the beginning, if you've played Superman 64, if you played it, you see all of them go into that portal, right? You don't see Superman go in it. Into the virtual world, the Luthor tells him that he must fly through his maze of rings. Okay. Scatter across the virtual metropole. After completing the rings task, Superman realized he must save his friends from the virtual realm. The rings were confusing, and what I just read made it even more confusing. Why can't they just say what it's for? Why can't they say what are they for? No. And I will tell you why I don't review PC. Now, PC games, let me think. Let's talk about really good game. Wolfenstein Youngblood. Now, all games are always launched on PC first, and then PlayStation for then Xbox, So, back in 2013, for Diablo 3, it sold 3.4 million copies in 24 hours, and it has hit platinum over 200 times. It sold over 200 million copies. So PC games are a lot harder to get than like a normal PlayStation 4 game or, something like that. Now, a couple days ago, I was thinking of, someone told me, I ran into someone and they said, you ever play Big Rigs? And I'm thinking, I might want to review Big Rigs, because he asked me, because he said, what he said, about, I'm like thinking, so I looked it up, and see how much it was. It's an old PC game, because if it's old and it's a really crappy old PC game, it wouldn't be that much, right? So I went on Amazon. It's $190. 190. So I tried to find out other ways to get it. Now, I went on a website and it was free. Now, I find that a little fishy. Because try to 190 versus a free. You know what my favorite word is? Free. Because you don't gotta pay. Now, why is it free? So it seemed a little fishy, but who knows? So I downloaded it. I tried to install. It crashes. So it crashes when I click on it. So I can't even try it. Like in Big Rigs, there's one stage. You pick that stage, the game crashes. Which doesn't ruin the game, because there's a lot of other stages you can choose from. And trucks are considered as cars. That doesn't bother the game either. What bothers me is, why can't I even try it? And I want paying almost $200 for, $200 for a game I'm going to review once. So that's the reason why I do not review PC. But that would be a fun PC game to review. I wonder if I can get it off someone. But I need to find someone who has it. And that's the reason why I don't. Oh, right. And also, say if I got a PC game, I need a physical copy of a game. The only reason why I'm saying that is all PC games are digital now, right? Which is kind of annoying. Say you get a physical copy versus a digital. Physical and digital, right? Now, with a physical copy, what you gotta do is open it up, take it out of the box, pop it in, and hit install. That's it. Now, with a digital, they give you a redeem code, which is long. You have to type in that really long redeem code. After that, it's going to ask you a lot of other things, like to install. And after that, it's going to ask you even more things. With a physical, take the disc, pop it in, hit install. That's it. But that's why I don't understand. Now, like most PC games are kind of expensive of this time. Now, mostly, actually, every mobile game I own was free. Every single one. Here are my games. All of this. Every single one was free. Now, the only thing that's not free are digital purchases. Like, say, let's say, let me think. Game, let me see. Let's take a look. Miku. Let's say, say in Pac-Man, Pac-Man Pop, there are certain, like say Candy Crush Saga. There are certain things you can get the hammer and stuff. Now, say if you run out of hammers or certain, like, special tools you can use in the game, if you run out of it and you need it, you have to buy. That's the only thing that's not free. This one game I have, it's probably the best. Oh yeah, I talked about how I got into rhythm games. With Persona. That's the reason why I got really into rhythm games. And I gotta say, I'm gonna make the next episode the best. Although that's kind of hard to match that episode with the very first review of Batman. I gotta say, I think it's gonna be hard, but I think I have a couple of things up my sleeve, though you can't see it. But I will make sure. And I gotta say, oh, hello, what's this? What is this? I'm actually getting a notification for a game. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, where's it? Here we are. Nice. Very nice. It's a shitty game. Sweet. For this reason, it's good. But otherwise, no. If someone told me to play a crappy game, I'll pass. But for this, it's okay, I guess. Like, everyone doesn't like to play crappy games, but in this case, it's okay to play a crappy game. Although, if someone wants to really push the limit, I think Superman 64, when they asked me to review Superman 64, I don't think I can go any farther than that. Now, I'm going to say one more thing, and you're going to think I'm crazy. I mean, I am crazy, and I do crazy things, but this is going to sound super crazy. Now, one of the top games I dislike the most is Fortnite. Yeah, you think I'm crazy. Now, the only reason why is I played Fortnite. I paid $40. I got it. I played it for 15 minutes and I was stumped. It's like, what do you do? So I stopped playing it for months. And, everything deserves a second chance. Second chances are special things. So, maybe I was, off my game that day. So I gave it another chance. I played and no. That game is not for me. I mean, they don't even through a game, if you're doing something, like you're playing a game and say you did something. And, they say what you have to, they give you clues of what you have to do next. Fortnite really doesn't do that. Neither does Emily Wants to Play 2. I don't understand it. Emily Wants to Play 2. It's like I said, when I, the first Emily Wants to Play, on the whiteboard it says, let's play at midnight, or don't look at her, but on the whiteboard you do the exact opposite. But so they're telling you things that's going to help you through the game. Now, the only thing I saw on that whiteboard in the second Emily Wants to Play, on the whiteboard, all I saw was let her in. That doesn't help. Let her in? Let who in? There's dolls. There's 3 dolls in Emily Wants to Play. There are 3 dolls, including Emily. Let her in. Let her. I guess that means let Emily in. But where? And it in the game, the part I'm getting really stuck is you need to find a fuse box to fix up the power. It doesn't say where. Where is the fuse box? See, those are the type of games I don't like. Sort of like my very first episode with the Batman review. It doesn't tell you anything. Like in Zelda, if you're done with something, that little fairy dude, I forgot what his name is. It starts with, I think it's Z. I don't know. I totally forgot that little fairy, thing that helps you. And that Sorry. So when you're done with something in Zelda or Ocarina of Time, that little fairy dude will come and talk to you and tell you what to do next. Other than Emily Wants to Play 2, it's the total opposite of. There's nothing in Emily Wants to Play that helps you. I even looked through walkthroughs. Walkthroughs didn't help, did they? The only walkthrough I found in Emily Wants to Play 2 was I looked up a walkthrough, but it was what's that? What do you call when you have it was a speed run, so I couldn't keep track of what to do. So I looked on a walkthrough. It was a speed run. Someone was doing something, and when you need, like, dude, go slower. I can't keep track of what you're doing here. So the only walkthrough I found was a speed run walkthrough. So he's walking like this fast. I'm like, dude, slow down. A walkthrough is supposed to help me, right? But I gotta make sure the next episode is gonna be the best. Although it's kind of hard to match up the Batman one. I gotta say the Batman one, and let me think. Now, usually the first is the best, right? Because that's the beginning of the story. Now, I wonder if any of my episodes tie up with Batman. Oh, I know. Donkey Kong. I hate that game. I seriously hate that game. Why? Well, like Donkey Kong. You have to, he's throwing the barrels. You jump, right? It's just, it's the most annoying, frustrating, and then people are gonna think I'm crazy. I'm not. Like I said, I am crazy. But okay, you're jumping through the barrels, and then you're climbing up a ladder, and a barrel comes down at you, and there's 22 levels. What happens at the end? I don't know, and I don't care. Sound a little familiar? And that's it. And I'll make sure my next episode is the best. It's gonna be hard to match it, but I'll see you in episode 44.